backstage here, I can hear them. Not quite ready, I don't think. You want to do, but there will be no throwing food. Okay, you can't throw food. All right. No, you can't throw your little brother either. That's the other thing that we're going to need. I know we've got some really good fans right up here close, but these guys are going to have to speak really loud so you can hear clear into the back. So you guys up here have to be really quiet until there's a part where you can cheer. They'll keep you straight. Somebody will be here to tell you what to do. Okay? Sister Matthews recommended the bishop sing a song. Unfortunately, we don't have time for that. Darn it. Yeah, I know you're disappointed. Okay, well, no, I won't do that. Do you want to sing a song? John Fostermaker wants to sing a song? I've heard that boy sing in the shower. It ain't pretty. Somebody's supposed to give me a high sign when they're ready. Are they ready? Not ready yet.
Don't be a good cheer, Ezekiel. dear Mrs. Bungle. Were it only myself to consider, I should be delighted to do so. But I have my business to consider. It cuts me to the quick to say this, but unless the money is forthcoming by 6 o'clock tomorrow night, I shall have to foreclose. So it hurts me enormously to do so. Little do they know, the B.J. Moneybags, the railroad president, wishes to buy the South pasture for $5,000. Tomorrow night at 6, the farm will be mine, with its profitable South pasture.
Have you ever seen a more miserable cur? Let's see him thoroughly with a few boosts thrown in for good measure.
No buts now. Ronald is a fine fellow, but business is business. My dear Mrs. Bungle, try to forgive me for the pain I brought you, but I must do my duty.
Well, lovely manners.
Thank you, ma'am. Sir, surely it is position. No more of this. I'm the sensitive soul who will have you.
It will be over the hill to the poorhouse for us.
Fear not, Mrs. Bungle. The poorhouse is quite warm and comfortable, and you'll have many companions. Ah, well, business is business. And tomorrow night at 6, the farm is mine. I must end this paying commission now. I go, but I shall return.
Don't let him get away without a few hisses.
Do you really think so, Ronald?
I do indeed, but now I must be off. Who knows, by now there may be a letter awaiting me from B.J. Moneybags. Be of good cheer, Willie. Your Ronald is not yet beaten.
Oh, God.
Farewell for now, and glad bring you home.
What a brave young man. 1 in a million. A round of applause, please.
Well, the food's ready, and I washed them 2 spoons. Just me first. You eat first, your mother and your father. I brought back a little appetite present. Very well, child. Tell me, Ezekiel, we must keep body and soul together, no matter how much woe descends upon us.
Yes, Aunt Russia. We must keep the bitter with the sweet.
Now this is Ezekiel, a stalwart man. But while they're eating, we're going to entertain you with 3 men and a tenor.
Okay, you'll have to excuse us. We're not quite ourselves today, so we're missing one. But we're going to still try and go along with the performance, so if you guys can bear with us. Way down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans. Way back in the woods among the evergreens. That's where an old cabin made of up there in wood. Where lived a young boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play guitar just to bring it up now. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, Johnny, be good. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Everybody that I know across the USA. Then everybody be surfing in California, yeah. You see him wearing their bags, Barachi sandals too, a bushy, bushy blonde hair, surfing USA. Inside, outside 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 USA. Inside, outside. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Go walking past your house late last night. All the shades were full and dry. Way down tight, wrong within a dim light past. Two silhouettes on the shade. Oh, what a lovely couple and day. Put his arm around your waist, held you tight, kisses I could almost taste. In the night, wondered why I'm not the guy. Two silhouettes on the shade, I can't hide the tears in my eyes. Silhouette, 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 oh, silhouette, 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 oh, two silhouettes on the shade.
Familiar voice indeed. It's that loathsome, tedious J Impossible and his horrible partner McNasty. Listen and hits too.
The South Pasture is a veritable gold mine to us. Money bags wants it badly. Has offered $5,000 for it. The little family doesn't even know of the offer. $5,000 into our own pocket. It's a wonderful world. In the United States, the farm and its profitable South Pasture is ours.
You're sure a clever man, Impossible. What you've done warms my heart. It's a proud for the love of, eh?
Indeed it is. Sad, isn't it? So, my beauty, you'll return home, will you? Not I would like you home. I shall steal those pretty lips. No get out of girl out, it's TV's impossible. This will be your last stand on earth, I assure you.
I'm not your girl. I belong to Ronald.
You'll never see that little house man again, I assure you. Come, McNasty, we'll soon be rid of this wench.
My, what a fix the fair Lily is in. While Lily's meeting her due, we don't want things to get too down, so we'll watch the beehives tiptoe through the tulips.
But business is business. Have you any last requests? Any messages for the loved ones you're leaving behind? What's that you say? How right you are, Nancy. A fond farewell. We are not likely to meet again. Come in, Nancy.
My goodness, things look black for Lily, and the train is due in exactly 6 minutes.
Let me see. Impossible.
And that terrible McNasty.
They shall pay dearly for this.
Applause, please.
Ronald, that's wonderful. And I have tidings for you. Money back to purchase ourselves pasture to extend the railroad tracks. That is why Apostle was so anxious for a first mortgage. And that is why he planned my extinction.
In any event, keep silent. We will have a good political defiance. And my name is not Ronald Fitzgerald.
Oh, John, you're so wonderful. What a lucky girl I am.
No, it is I who am lucky.
A magnificent speech. Applause, please. Since they were so great the first time, we'd like to hear from 2 men and a tenor. Let's have a round of applause. Come on.
Yes, again we're lacking our fourth partner. Okay. That's right. This was in life's pleasures and countless many tears. Long we all sub sorrow with the foe. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. All hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song, a sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we sing with beauty and music light and gay, there are friendly folks speaking at the door. Though their own voices are silent, their pleading lips will say, oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song, a sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Thank you very much.
This money bag, you're but joy, lots more home.
Think of it, $5,000. Such a veritable fortune for folks such as we. Why, we'll be able to pay off the mortgage, repair the chicken house, and get a doctor for Ruby. Ruby?
Ruby, our cow, she got the curve.
Poor thing. All this you have told me about Tuesday Impossible Bill this week has indeed opened my eyes. I have corresponded with him frequently, but he seemed like such a gentlemanly fellow.
And yet, there's something about that letter that's always struck me. Not quite complete.
Oh, Ronald, you're such a wonderful student of human nature, and a mighty ingenious man, too.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, ma'am.
So, this Impossible should be arriving about 6, you said?
Yes, the mortgage is due at
now. Splendid! This is what's coming all the way down from New York for. New York, a magic city. Well, I should love to see it, and so you shall, my dear, when Ronald and you are wed. What do you mean? I have offered Ronald a splendid position in one of our finest New York offices. We need a young man of industry and ambition. Oh, Ronald, that's magnificent!
But look, you're impossible.
I shall hide myself in the kitchen.
Ah, my good friend. As always, but well, much better than the fair lily. When she is absent, a little sunshine goes out of all our lives. And how is our young inventor? Blooming, I trust. I don't believe I know this fair lady.
Kind of introduction later.
Later, yes. After all, this is a night for business. Sad business, I assure you. I assume you do not have the money for the mortgage unless your ship has come in since yesterday. But 'tis seldom in this sad, sad world that fortune does find us.
True. Seldom does good fortune come to those most deserving.
And I say to you from the bottom of my heart that no family is more deserving than yours. Oh, how it pains me. If only I could spare you the misery. But I must do my duty.
We all must do our duty.
If I would even give up my own proud position and trust in this community to save you, if I could.
You could.
But business is business. If misfortune should ever strike me, I trust that I can bear its blows by the courage and fortitude shown by your little family. For when an ill wind blows, then is a true man's character exposed.
They're prepared to be exposed, you unmitigated scoundrel.
What?
An unmitigated scoundrel and a would-be murderer. Lily!
Sir, I resent your word. Lily?
Yes, it is I, and as you can see, your dastardly scheme has failed, and I owe my life to dear Ronald.
Boy, Elizabeth.
Nothing think I was so touched by your lovely manners. You're so...
It's known to us all. We trusted you. You proved the advice of poison was not wrong.
My dear Mr. Ludlow, certainly you must realize I was indulging my sense of humor. Everything was in fun, all in fun. Surely you don't think the man of my kind heart and sensitive soul would wish to harm a hairless young girl's hair?
You're smooth as oil as possible, but you're not convincing anyone.
I take no such talk from a stranger.
We're not strangers. I am B.J. Moneybag.
Moneybag?
Yes, and in addition to being a cur, sir, you are a downright thief, trying to deprive these good people of money that is rightfully theirs.
It's all a mistake. You're all misjudging me. I'm an honest man, a sensitive soul.
You were wonderful, Ronald.
My, isn't Ronald a strong one, though?
Take him to Constable Wickwire.
Oh, darn.
To leave jail, you.
But it's
Now, folks, this is our last chance to give that horrible villain a real loud, a real loud send up. Lots of loud and hissing, please.
At long last, good fortune does bring you smiling on him.
yes, dear father, in every cloud there is a silver lining. To be my proud Miss Moneybag, to share our simple evening meal with us. Why, thank you, ma'am. But ma'am, we ain't got but 2 spoons.
You're not getting it. Now that good fortune smiles on us, I go down to the village museum and buy back our silverware.
Oh, what's a day? Amen to that. You were wonderful, Ronald.
And for his evil partner, nasty, he shall be right.
We have much to be thankful for.
Our home restored.
Our silverware
Ezekiel, you know, he's getting a little senile. But it's okay. Are we ready yet? First of all, we'd like to thank our director, Marlene Farrow. She's been with us since the beginning, yelling at us, telling us what to do, making sure we did everything. And we just all like to thank her.
It's been so wonderful, and I tried not to yell too loud.
And the next most important people is our behind-the-scenes people. We have Miranda Stout, prompter. Sarah Ring working the curtains. And janitor Bob, played by Tasha Montgomery. We have Hepzibah, played by Adriana Miskin, and Ezekiel, played by Flint Christensen. Henrietta, played by Becky Marlowe. Barbara J. Moneybags, played by Candriel Miskin. McNasty, played by Alonzo Lazalde. Tedious J. Impossible, played by Palmer Allred. And Willie and Ronald Fitzwilliam, played by Heidi Hutz. And Cameron Barrett, I knew that. Thank you for coming to see us and giving us money and stuff. So we could all go to camp and go to our fun things and have a good night.
Thank all of you for coming, and if you'd be quiet just one more minute. Carl, while you're up, would you come give our closing prayer for this session? Thanks again for coming, and we do have, in the kitchen, we do have salad and spaghetti if you'd like to take some home with you. In fact, whether you don't want, even if you don't want to take some home with you, stop by the kitchen.